you OG with it. I know Aretha Franklin passing, man. I know you felt that a little bit.
Aretha passed?
Yeah.
Aretha is quadruple OG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A nigga called me OG, guess what I said? Your mama's OG, nigga. Nah, I'm a young OG. I'm a young OG. I'm a young OG. My thing is still the same. My arch nemesis is Jay-Z. Rest in peace, Aretha. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't know that, you know?
Yeah.
But she did lay her legacy down. Okay. You dig what I'm saying? You gotta respect those that come before you and after you. Yeah. You know, like a lot of people hear new shit and be like, fuck the old shit, but you gonna end up being old. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're around. Yeah. I didn't know Aretha was around. I mean, passed away. God bless her soul. That's another angel watching.
How you feel about Trump? Since we was down, we was still Obama
Trump,
at the time.
You know what? It was Obama. Trump is not a politician. That's the only reason why I like him. When I seen him funking with the feds, I liked it that. That's a black man and the street niggas problem. The police and the feds. Yeah. He said the feds be prying at people's business. See, I like the honesty in him. He's a businessman though. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? They gonna have something to say about everybody that run the country. Yeah. It was good we got a black man, so my son and them could see that. Because we grew up thinking we had to be dope dealers and ball players and rappers. Right. There's too many rappers. But you know what I'm saying? But now my son and them get to see that you could be the president. Yeah. Like London Breed, my homegirl in San Francisco, she the mayor. Yeah. Her brother named Sonny Boy, he in jail doing time, so she walked the straight and narrow. That's William Breed's cousin. She come from a long line of solid people. Right. A lot of gangsters, but she walked the straight and narrow. And now she the mayor, so it's good to see that we reach for those type of goals. Yeah. Trump, like I understand the presidential thing. It's gonna always be a puppet that they put in there. Yeah. And until we come together economically, when we come together economically, that's when we matter. Right. Out here in Northern California. Right. You know what I'm saying? And get that mobile and get them events going where people can coexist and there ain't no violence. And people coexisting and all through all these little cities and states, we touring, getting 10s and 20s like they doing over there on the other side of America. Yeah. NBA Youngboy all up and down in spots because there's a lot of black people in there. It's urban, whereas it's Mexican and all kind of stuff up here. But if we could get the music big, we could get more money for niggas touring and shit like that. Yeah. So it's all about us coming together economically. It don't matter who the president is. Yeah. It matter what our dollar doing. Yeah. Is that the one that died that got hit by the little nigga? He was taking the pictures on Instagram after the hit?
Nah, he's a nigga with the little rainbow hair and shit. He been dissing everybody. And
I fuck with Slim 400, so Slim didn't like him, so I got to getting on his ass. Yeah. Cause I follow protocol. Them was my Compton guys. You feel me? Nigga talking about he ain't got to check in, and I seen him over there hiding in Chicago. In New York, niggas so weak now they trying to embrace him and shit. You feel me? Cause they lost their culture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They West Coast culture. They Crips and Bloods and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's I'll stop that in Frisco, man. Nah, but you know, ain't nothing much love to him. But I fuck with Slim. You dig? And I feel where Slim was coming from. He didn't check in, so I ain't gotta say fuck, dude. He got numbers and shit with the rainbow hair, and you know, man, he's a sucker to me, really. You dig what I'm saying? For real, because he didn't want to check in, and he act like he bigger than a bullet. You dig what I'm saying? You know, this is Killer California. You dig? Yeah.
So you believe in the check-in process and what
I check in when I go to LA. I check in with Baby S from the 60s. I got my partner Kato from 74th and Hoover. You dig what I'm saying? Swines and Gonzo. I've been doing it for 20 years. You dig what I'm saying? I let them know I'm there. My pumpkin is on display. In case I get stuck up, I don't have to, you know, make a police report like other rappers do. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my shit back in the streets. Yeah. But I'll be by myself down there. I'll be like, "How you doing, good brother?" And shake their hand and stuff like that. You dig? But I do check in. That's why I'm riding with Slim, saying, you know, the nigga with the rainbow hair, 6'9", fucking. You feel me? Yeah. Even though he finna be out here or something like that, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. But I don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah. I know you said you got the wife and shit. I just wanted to ask, do you have any groupie stories? I didn't want to get you that.
Today, my wife get on my nerves. I'm gonna call her a bitch on the Rapshack. You bothering me today. But I love her. She from Sacramento. You feel me? Yeah. I don't need to fuck with no other bitch. Me and my wife would send a bitch, break a bitch, everything together. Yeah. But today she moving on a weaker hand. It's a good interview. You see that nigga talking about his wife. I want her to see it because she a solid person. Yeah. But she testing me and then she going through a lot right now and she like to yell at me. You feel me? Yeah. So groupie stories. I do have a groupie story. It's a part of my comedy skit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be a comedian. Quincy Brooks, you dig what I'm saying? My name is always in lights, right? This how my comedy thing gonna start off. My wife is gonna come throw a tomato at me and start the show off. It can't get no worse than that, right? You know they throw tomatoes at the beginning.
Right.
Listen to this story. I had sex with a wildebeest. Do you believe me? A human wildebeest. I got 4 kids and a rap baby, and I had a rap baby by the wildebeest. See, I ain't gonna say her name because she gonna say I slender her, but the reason why I call her this is because this. My wife, my first wife, Lil Quinn mama, her name's Cheryl T. She infamous in Hunters Point. She get to me and get on menopause, right? She ain't giving me none. My mama like, leave the church doors open. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old. I'm ready to jump up and down to some pussy like Batman. My wife, who done kicked it, had her lived her life, she older than me. She 50, I'm 40.
Okay.
I kind of resented that. She was kind of through. She's slowing down when she get to me.
Right.
I'm ready to throw my dick a party. But at the time, I'm ready to fuck a dead dog on the coke, right?
Right.
So look, I'm leaving Sweet Jimmy's. My big boy Delvin, I think he set me up. No, I'm fucking around. He take me to a room, right? Somebody open the door, I get hit in the back. Boom! I'm down.
Ooh.
I look on my back, it's bear claws. It's a girl standing up over me, humping. When I look up, her stomach is sticking out. No, first she got a pregnancy test that said pregnant.
Wow.
I went to sleep for 2 more hours, I woke up, her stomach was sticking out, she was 5 months pregnant.
Wow.
Now I got a daughter that called me saying Quinn. And I lost my first wife over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just because my first wife wouldn't sleep with me, my mother and pastor told me to leave the church doors open.
Right.
That's a true story. That's why I said I was a cocaine addict, because I was on coke fucking with her.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Even though I like it, it's like the shit she tried to do. She tried to ruin my family.
Right.
But I'm the one that threw my dick a party. But now my new wife got me where my eyes a little better. I don't have no groupie stories. A bitch, literally, I'm not a pimp or nothing like that, but she could pay me for my time. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll kick a rap with her or something like that, but I don't throw my dick no party, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I charge for a bitch to see my leg.